Guys, who's ready to go swimming with me? I know you might be wondering, why the heck am I wearing makeup before I'm about to jump in a pool? Well, let me tell you, we're having friends over tonight to go swimming, so we're having a little pool party. I sure as heck don't want them to see me naked without any makeup on, so it kind of puts me in a tricky situation. I can't not wear makeup when I have company come over, you know? I mean, I know you guys see me without makeup on, but you guys don't judge me, right? I gotta look somewhat presentable when the guests come over to go swimming. So this is going to be very lightweight and natural. I'm personally not one to just dunk my whole face in underwater and go diving head first. You shouldn't do that anyways, it's very dangerous. Obviously, I will be in the pool casually floating around and water could very well splash onto my face. So if water does splash onto my face, I'm gonna be prepared because I have some waterproof makeup that I'm gonna share with you. And I definitely understand if you guys wanna wear makeup, if you want a little coverage, you want to fake that natural looking skin look, you want to look like you look that good at the pool. I get it, I get it. So that's why I'm doing this waterproof pool makeup look. It's going to be very easy, very simple, very natural. So let's get to it. First and foremost, you will. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you, you will put on your sunscreen. No matter what time of the day, those sun rays are still out till that sunset. So 2 important ingredients that you should look for in your sunscreen are titanium dioxide and zinc oxide. You want to see those 2 together, and believe it or not, there are tons of sunscreens that don't have those 2 together, and those 2 are the powerful duo that will protect your skin from physical damage that the sun can cause. We can get into that in more detail later, but first and foremost, put your sunscreen on. This one is by SkinMedica. I got it at the spa. You could probably get it online, but don't do Amazon or eBay because that's just sketchy. So this is oil-free, fragrance-free, paraben-free, which is very important to me. The zinc dioxide will give your skin a white cast, but you can put a little bronzer over that and you'll be okay. Just start slathering that on, ladies. There's no fancy way to do that. Just get it on. Try to avoid your eye area, bring it onto your ears, bring it down your neck and your chest. Honestly, sprays don't work, so don't use them. Oh, by the way, I'm in my bathing suit. As you can see, I'm literally going out the door to the pool party after this video. This is as real as it gets, ladies. Let me zoom in though. This is definitely the golden ticket to this whole look. This is by Makeup Forever Aqua Seal. So this little baby it's a waterproof liquid converter. This can convert any of your products waterproof. If you're thinking, I don't have any waterproof products, get this. It's usually out of stock, but you can put your name on the email list and they'll email you when it's back in stock. It took me a while to get my hands on this. You can put a drop in your foundation and it makes it waterproof. It works. I don't know how it works, but I'm gonna be... Yes, sugar? Do you need to go potty?
I need to go potty.
Be right back.
Let's go potty.
And Mama will be right back. Okay, he went potty, everyone. He went potty. Now I'm going to be using the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place makeup. Maybe some of you are wondering, why the heck am I using this? This is a full coverage foundation, but this is a humidity resistant foundation. This is a very long wear, sweat-proof foundation. It doesn't say waterproof on the thing, but it pretty much is waterproof. Just to take extra caution, I'm going to add a drop of my waterproof converter into this and apply it with my wet complexion sponge. This is going to sheer out and just give it a very natural look on my skin so that it won't look cakey, because we're at the pool. That is disgusting to have makeup on in the first place, but we're just cheating a little, deceiving people a little, so we don't want them to know we have makeup on, even though we got some makeup on. But they don't need to know we have makeup on, so we want it to look natural, and this is gonna help. This wet little sponge is going to help sheer it out and just press it into your skin so that it looks like your skin. So I'm just adding 1, 2, 3 drops for good luck and mixing it. I think I only needed 1 drop, personally. Mixing it on the back of my hand, and then of course I'm gonna swipe that on my face and no, blend it out with this. Oh, it's in my hair, yuck. Bring it down on your neck, just in case you're wearing foundations that don't match your neck. You won't be able to trick anyone with a foundation size 10 times darker than what you are. unless you put it all over your body. Boop, that's just fake tanner. So now I'm going to apply a little concealer. You can definitely skip this step if you don't have dark circles. Of course, this adds on a little more. And if you want it very natural, then skip it. I just like a little coverage. Personally, I find that it helps contour my face a little because this highlights it. So I'm going to use the Tarte Maracujá Creaseless Concealer. And this is full coverage, creaseless, and waterproof. So this is one of the only waterproof concealers that I know of, and I just love the consistency of this. I don't know if I've used this in a video in a long time, but I'm just applying a little just to cover up my dark circles and highlight a little under my face, and then whatever's left I blend out on the bridge of my nose and then a little on the center of my forehead and my chin, because those are places that light naturally falls, so that just naturally highlights your face without using an actual highlighter or a shimmer. So you can just blend that out with your finger if you want, or you can go in with your brush or your sponge or your sewing kit, whatever you have near you. Now I'm going to bronze it up a little. I'm using a cream bronzer because I don't want any powders on my face. I just want this very dewy, very luminous, very natural looking, because we're gonna be in the pool. You want it to look like your skin. So if you want a little bit of color, a cream bronzer and a cream blush is a beautiful option, and it will give you just a beautiful sun-kissed, healthy looking skin. So a new favorite of mine is this E.L.F. Contour kit. This is the Aqua. It's the Aqua Infused Blush and Bronzer. And this is the color Bronzed Peach. So here is beautiful. And I'm going to just add a drop of the waterproof converter to it. So I'm just dropping it in to the thing, and it just sits on top. It doesn't sink in. I actually added 2 drops. Now I'm taking an angled brush. This is by Real Techniques. I got it at Walgreens, I believe, but Ulta has it as well. I think CVS does. And I'm mixing the brush in here. Now it definitely picked up a bunch. So that mixed up the waterproof with the product, and now this is gonna be waterproof too, so it will stay put. So if I decide to dunk my whole face underwater, then I'm good to go. So I like to apply this pretty much on the perimeter of my face, and I bring it in halfway. I don't bring it all the way to my lip. That can look a little too unnatural and drag. And then I go back out and then line my jawline. So I'm creating that 3 shape, or if this is backwards on camera, that E shape. So that's just a good guideline. You don't want to apply this all over your face. You want it to look natural, but still just a little bit of warm. And then blend it out in circular motions, upward circular motions. And I do that all around my face. I go in circular motions to blend it out. They'll blur out the lines so that you don't have any lines, and just so that it looks very natural and just naturally contoured. It won't look cakey. And I blend whatever's out on the side of my neck, and that contours my neck a little. You can apply some on the side of your nose if you want to contour your honker. Now I'm going to apply the peach blush. I definitely recommend the blush because it just gives a beautiful flush to your cheeks. There's just something very natural about blush, especially when you're outside. You know, if you're outside in the sun, you naturally get a flush to your cheeks anyways. So it's just a beautiful way to warm up your face and add some color. Cream blush, beautiful, beautiful. This is peach. Again, I'm going to add a drop to the blush. Do you see it? It just sits on top, and then I'm gonna use the same brush I used for the bronzer. Blend that in with your brush, and I need to be careful because I definitely got a lot of product. It might look really bright on my cheeks, but it will blend out beautifully. So I'm just blending that over the bronzer in circular motions, and it just ends up giving the perfect amount of color to my cheeks. I'm going to apply a little highlighter. This is just to give my skin a very luminous dew. So this is Maybelline Master Strobing Stick in the color 200 medium. And again, I'm just gonna add the waterproof converter on top and then rub my brush all around it and really try to pick that product up. And then just dab it on the tips of my cheekbones, and that picked it up beautifully. So now I am all waterproofed, I am all ready, and this will just help my skin look really glowy and healthy, especially if that sun shines on it. And then I'm just patting it. I'm not going in my usual circular motions because I don't want to wipe off the makeup I just applied. So just pat, 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 pat. Now I'm going to spray it. My favorite spray in the whole wide world, the Farmacy Skin Dew, the Hydrating Essence Mist and Setting Spray with Echinacea Green Envy. It smells like a spa. It just has such healthy, natural, earthy ingredients in it. I just love it. And it hydrates my skin. It will make it super dewy for my pool party. And it just helps all my products blend together and just look natural. It'll help my complexion look very healthy. So give it a couple spritzes, couple if you know what I mean. And by couple, I mean 20. Woohoo! The more you spray, the dewier your skin gets. So just keep spraying until you get that desired dewiness. Okay, now eyes. Usually for pool parties, I don't want anything on my eyes. But if you want full glam eyeshadow, you can definitely do that. Grab your eyeshadow. You can add a drop into the eyeshadow and then get your brush and blend it together and it will dry powdery. That'll make your eyeshadow waterproof, but it's not necessary to me personally, so I'm going to apply a waterproof mascara from the drugstore. This is by Maybelline. I just want my eyes to look very natural. I just want to kind of coat the lashes just so it gives some definition to my eyes, but I'm not going to worry about liner because I'm probably going to have sunglasses on anyways. Even though this is an evening pool party, the sun doesn't set till 9, and once the sun sets, then it's dark and no one can see my eyes. So I'm not gonna really worry about my eyes. All right, now brows. I'm just going to apply this NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I'm gonna add a drop of this on my finger and just coat my brows, hoping that that makes my brow product waterproof. I think it does, but let's hope my brows don't go a-running. And I'm just gonna be pretty natural with this and just kind of follow the strokes that my hairs naturally go and just kind of fill it in. I have a lot of sparse patches, but I want it to look natural. I don't want it to look like I went out of my way to fill in my brows for a pool party. I think really dark, overdone brows are not the look you want for the pool party. Just between me and you. Good enough. Am I done? Oh, lips. So lastly, you can apply a liquid lip if you want, but that's gross to me. I just want to feel natural. I don't want to feel like I have a lot of makeup on, and usually when I have a lip product on, even if it's a liquid lip, I hate the feeling. It just dries out my lips, and I don't want that. I want to be moisturized and natural. So I'm going to first apply the SPF 15 Sport Lip product by Coola, C-O-O-L-A, and that's just gonna hydrate my lips. And then I'm going to apply this Beauty Counter. This is one of my favorite products, the Beauty Counter lip gloss. This is in the color Opal, and it's just so hydrating. It tastes like vanilla. They actually have vanilla extract in it, and their products are all natural, free of chemicals and all that bad stuff. So, you know, if you eat it, it's okay. It's not toxic, because face it, ladies, what you're putting on your lips gets licked and gets in your mouth and gets in your stream. So I just want to look very, very glossy, very juicy, you know? Juicy. All right, everyone, that completes this makeup look. So you are now ready for your pool party if you have one, or if you just want to go to the pool, or maybe there's a sexy lifeguard there. Oh, another great trick, let me tell you, that you can apply all over your body is this Beauty Counter Lustro Shimmer Oil. I know lots of companies actually have a shimmer oil, and I have it all over me, if you can tell. It says dispense a small amount into your hands and blend onto legs, arms, décolleté, face, or hair. Oh, and it is a shimmer oil, so it will make your legs look super sexy and helps your skin look healthy, and it gives a little warmth to your skin. So that's a good trick if you're just laying out. But overall, please, 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 wear sunscreen. If you don't like that greasy feel, too bad, you're wearing sunscreen. A product that I found that is not greasy at all is the Supergoop Sunscreen Mousse Broad Spectrum SPF 50. You can wear this with clothes on. It doesn't leave any greasy stuff at all. There's no parabens, fragrance. So you can just mousse this, massage this into your skin, and it'll absorb right in. Another great trick, wear sunglasses, preferably polarized ones. These are not polarized, but ooh, can you see my ring light now? Can you see that? Ooh, you're good to go. If you want to take it up a notch like I personally do, you can put your hat on. I need to move my ponytail, so it's not getting in the way, but wear your sun hat, ladies, and that will protect your whole face from getting the sun. Maybe you're wondering why go in the sun and wear all this stuff. Well, if you have to, like if you're having a pool party, for instance, or if you're at the beach, then you want to protect your skin as much as you can, because the sun is going to age you and it can cause cancer. So that is what self tanners are for these days, to give you that color. Do not depend on the sun or tanning beds for that color. Do you hear me? If I find out any of you are going to the tanning beds, I will personally come to your house and steal your keys so you can't drive there. So those are my tips and tricks for being pool or beach ready. So I hope that you guys like this video, and I hope I inspired you to wear your sunscreen. Anyways, have a great day, everyone. Really, from my house to yours. I hope you have a great day, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video coming up. Bye.